Hi everybody, this is Pramita here. Uh, I had posted some pictures of this mini book in our journaling group, and many of you had expressed a desire to know how I made them. So today I'm going to show you briefly how you can do this without any fuss. Now, in our journaling group, we have this very sweet and kind gesture of sending happy mails, but we often, have problems with shipping rates and stuff like that. So I wanted to make something which will be a journal, and it can be, you can tweak it to form into an journal with lots of pockets which you can fill with goodies. You can give them as a mini album where you can put your photos, you can journal in them, or you can use them as your mini journal or random journaling or whatever. You can take it in your bag, journal on the go. So this was the idea that of course, I don't claim this is an original idea. This is not my original idea. I got this idea from some YouTuber. I had been having some brainstorming. I was doing some brainstorming about how cheaply can I send a great amount of goodies through my shipping, the envelope that we usually do get. And I wanted to reduce the shipping rates because sending something regularly will really be a huge burden on your budget. So I came up with this idea that why don't I make a mini book of sort. Now first I'm going to give you a flip through of this mini book, and then I will show you how to go and make it. Okay, so this is the first page, and as I open the first page, I'll show you there's a small pocket inside the first page, like so. And then when you open it, there is another pocket that I have included. You can put goodies inside, ephemera pieces, stickers, sticker flakes and stuff like that. I've also added a small journaling card, which I will attach later on. I've just kept it like this. And this is a journaling card. I think these are 4x6 cards, and the 4x6 cards go pretty well with this size of the grocery bag that I have converted into a mini book. So I have added this as a tip-in page. So you need not make a ton of pages. This was actually a single-sided, pretty thin paper. I have just glued 2 sheets of paper together and formed a page. So here I've added a small tab, and since there was some extra bit left, so I folded this to form a small tuck spot. And here I've just added a journaling card. You can add stickers and die cuts. This is the second page. This is another page, and I've just added another journaling card. I've hand lettered this day, and this is another page. I've added a small tab. This is the other page. Now this is a very summary type, and you can put your photos over here, journal over here, or you can do the other way around. You can put your photos over here and journal over here. Yeah, and this you can journal, you can put some photos and whatnot. This is a small, the goodie bag sort of envelopes that you get. I made one, and I've put this into the stuck spot. I'm sorry, this is the other side of the page, and I've added another journaling card. This is a good way of using up your stash also, because after your projects you tend to have a lot on hand and then you don't know what to do with them. So this is another one, and this was the portion that you have on some pages. The full butterfly was not there, so I had this idea of cutting it and putting it over there. Why waste it? And here I've put a small ticket sort of thing where you can put the date and journal about something. You can put the photo out here. This is another page where you can put a photo out here and journal over here. and yeah, there is a small space for putting a photo, and then you can journal out here. This is another page that I have done. This is moments in time. This is a small sticker, washi tape, nothing much. This is the end. So, and I have tied this with baker's twine. So, and this does not need sewing at all. I have just hole punched it and done this. Okay, so I'm just going to show you briefly what to do when you want to make a book like this. So for that you'll be needing a grocery bag, of course. I have this grocery bag with me. What I have done is I've just glued the side. I'll show you. This grocery bag comes with you know, the sides flaps like this. So what I've done is I've just glued these two parts. And if you don't want pockets on both sides, like I have pockets on both sides, if you don't want that, you can glue up this part, or you don't need to open up this part. You can just keep it closed as it is and cover this whole stuff up with the papers. So I'll show you how you do that. So for that you'll be needing cardstock, papers, and some journaling cards over here. And I have already, you know, measured the sizes, and I have already cut the papers to size, and this will cover the whole stuff. I have rounded the edges because I like rounded edges, and I'm just going to glue this on top of that. So I think we'll go with the cover with this polka dotted one, and the insides I'm going to put some other colors, maybe the black one I have. Yeah, so yeah, so now let us just glue the stuff over and we'll be done with this. Okay, so there is another way of filling these goodie bags. If you want to see that type also, I can show you that, because that is also pretty convenient, and that needs little working around. So for this you just need a lot of glue, of course, and be very careful with the glue, because I don't want glue all over the place. Making tutorials on, you know, on camera is pretty tough. It's not how I work, and I am messy when I'm working, but I have to be neat when I'm on camera and have to coordinate everything. So that now you can see I want a little bit of brown paper peeking through, so I just have it like this. Yeah, so this is how the cover will look, and I'm going to turn this and I'm going to glue this part. So let this dry and I'm going to glue this part up. So be generous with the glue, otherwise it won't stick. I prefer the glue stick. You can go with the hot glue gun, ATG, whatever you have. You can go with the PVC glue also, but I find sometimes the PVC glue, you know, it bumps up the paper. I don't prefer that. So yeah, so this is how you're going to put your flip book together. Now I don't want this part to get through, so I am going to, I hope you can see it. I just want to, you know, cover this part up. Yeah. So now you get to see how you got the cover. Now what we'll do is we'll just fold this part up. Now my paper is a tad bigger than the cover, so you can trim this off, of course, which I'm going to do now. Sorry, I'm doing it off camera. Yeah, so I have trimmed this off, and now the main thing that we'll do is we'll fold the book. Now this is not a tricky part at all. Now we're going to fold this. We don't want this to stick, of course. We want this to be inside. Yeah. So now you have your cover. So now you have your cover. You have a bone folder, that's the best thing. I don't know why this is giving me such a lot of trouble, because I do have a bone folder, but I'm not going to look for it now. I just want to get done away with this. So you have the book cover made. Now what we need to do is we need to put the pages together. Now we already have cut and sized, 4 pages. Now I'm going to alternate the color schemes so that they look pretty good. Now this is how you can do it. Now pages are a tad larger, it seems. Let me fold this first. Okay. So there is another way of making these mini books. Those are not mini books, of course, sorry. Those are, making small goodie bags covered with pattern paper, cardstock paper, or whatever. If you want to see it, I can show that too. Those are pretty convenient because I am looking out for options to send happy mail through small packages. Now I'm not bothered if they are not double-sided, these papers, because I know I'm going to put embellishments on the other pages and they will work out fine. So yeah, so these are the way. So what I need to do is I need to take off a little bit from each of the pages, which I'll do later on, maybe after I've stitched the cover. So now I'm going to clip these pages and punch hole in them. So I'm just going to clip this up so that they don't move. Yeah, I have this fixed. Now I'm going to make 2 holes. So if this camera shakes a little bit, please bear with me because I'm trying my best to make this work. I'm just going to push this to the center as much as possible, and then I'm going to punch a hole. Come on. Yep, did it. Okay, now we come to the other part. I hope you can see it. Okay, so done with it. Whew. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the baker's twine into this hole. Yeah. And you have your books bound. Come on. You know how difficult it is to finish a tutorial within 15 minutes, and I am running to finish this. So now you have your baker's twine done, and I'm just going to chop this off. Yeah. And you can tie this however you want. I'm just going to put this once more because I like it that way. Sorry. So it's going to be like this, and I am going to bring this out. So now you have your flip book ready, and yeah, you can tie this off. That's it.